Hello everybody, Sifd again, and today I will be playing Legends of Runeterra, the PvE mode they added. They added a PvE mode called the Path of the Champions, and as far as I know it's like a roguelite, so there is meta progression on every single character you have, and there are a lot of characters. Right now I don't think I even have the choice to test, to see the characters. Yeah, I'm forced to play here. So this is everything is in the League of Legends cinematic universe. At this point might as well be, because they have a movie. So yeah, I decided to play it. I mean, it's a roguelite. I played the card game back in the day.
News on the street is you're out of ideas, kid. You're dried up, emptied out.
Nuh-uh. Like, did you hear about that factory that went ballistic and made those crazy mechs?
Huh. Everyone knows about that sport.
Story time.
Well, what if we were to pay it a little visit and...
Add a little hay to the haywire, eh? Hey, you know, that might just fly, kid.
You guys are the best.
She crazy, yo. She crazy. So yeah, the concept is, as far as I know, there is a story, which I don't know it yet because I haven't seen the movie. But right now we're just playing Jinx. She's pretty aggressive as a deck, and the character is pretty aggressive too. And I will explain the basics, but overall I will be flying through this in my opinion, because the game is not really that complex, at least in my opinion. I mean, it is, but it isn't. We also have some loadouts here, card styles. Okay, there are some skins I see. We will have the multicolored one, why not? And for the background, I like my little sword. And I obviously don't want to go with these because I'm gonna be playing with a bot, so might as well, whenever the bot takes 1,000 years to play, use whatever. Is it even important? I don't think this is important. Let's also flex once in a while, and let's go. Really unimportant. So, here. The game is a roguelite, as I said. The game normally is a CCG, like collectible card game. I was playing it back in the day when it launched, so I have a lot of, I guess, wildcards and whatever, the resources, but it doesn't matter. This whole game mode is pretty much free to play, and it's also really easy to gather up what you know. Okay, I'm gonna continue this after this loading is done. Okay, it crashed once, and then we came into this. So we have no powers, we have no abilities, we have nothing. These are our cards, and now let's go through the basic really quickly, and then I think you pretty much know what's happening here. So first of all, card costs, classic. Let's just throw this away as it's cost 3, and then let's creep these cards. So quick attack means the unit attacks first. So every unit costs mana. It has attack stat and defense stuff. Stat, both units attack each other at the same time. So like every single card game other than Inscription, I guess. And yeah, this is your mana over here every single turn. Hey, I'm gonna skip the dialogue. Every single turn you get a mana for free. So now we have 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. And if you don't use it, it gets transferred over to spell mana, so you can play spells with that. And also with your normal mana. But the thing is with the spell mana that you can pretty much stack up mana and use it next turn. Now this unit is elusive. That means that it's as if it's flying, so you can only block it if you also have flying elusive units. Otherwise it's pretty much unblockable, but the enemy didn't even have any units there to play. I hope the sound effects are not a bit too high. Let me reduce the SFX a bit. Maybe the music is smidge too, and keep the rest high. Yeah, now the enemy played a 1-1. Oh no, we played a 3-3. It's gonna attack. I guess it's gonna attack, we're gonna block. The damage in this game stays permanent, so now this is gonna be forever 3-2. I mean, if I could heal it, it would have more, but it doesn't really matter right now. Let's go for this. Now these units have quick attack, which means when they attack, they first attack, and then only if the enemy survives, then they will get damaged. So you will see here that my unit is going to attack the enemy, and I did not lose life. I still think everything is a bit too high. I'm sorry, but that's my opinion. Feels like the sound effects are a bit too much. Let's continue. 2 1-1s. Oh no, the destruction that's coming towards us. Oh, 3 1-1s. Oh no.
My first big mission.
Okay, we block everything here.
That's always been there.
and enemy's toast. Now this unit, what it does is when it attacks, it deals 2 damage to the enemy right away. This is the enemy life. They have 5 right now, I have 30. So it really seems like next turn we're winning. And yeah, let's continue. Attack. Easy win. I will just explain the cards when I play them, and maybe sometimes when they're in my hand too. This is what's, for example, a spell. I will explain it when we try it again. I want to not overload everybody that's new to this game, and I also don't want to tire people that already know this game. So I don't want to over-explain every single card every single turn if I'm not gonna use them. Now here is the roguelike part. You have to read what's saying at the top because it's not always the same thing. This is add 2 copies of a card in your deck and also get this thing permanently. Deal 1 damage to the enemy nexus and 2 to the enemy. Deal 1 damage to the enemy and 2 to the enemy nexus, and it costs 1. So this is a 1 damage and deal 2. Well, this is a 1 mana 3/2. I will go with this. I will go with the 1 mana 3/2s. Although the other card was also good. It also had the upgrade that said that it would cost 1 less. Now I got a power. This is a passive. Round start, your weakest ally gets +1/+1. Grant means it's permanent. When it says grant, it's permanent. When it says give, it's not permanent. When you summon an ally, deal 1 damage to the enemy nexus. This, obviously. We go full on aggro. This is going to be an aggro deck. I mean, overall, I am already aggro. Can I see my deck? Yes. So my deck is that elusive 1/1. The thing I just picked up 5 times. We have it 5 times in the deck. So this is a... What is this? Oh... Yeah, this is a 3/2, 1 mana 3/2, which is insane, by the way, even for this game. Also, something I want to point out, here at the bottom, if there is like just a line, it means that it's a PvE exclusive card. When there is not a line, then it means that it's a normal card from the card game. But still, you get them for free. I have not paid for this card itself. The only thing you have to have, I will explain a bit what you need to have. This thing is when it attacks, it does 1/3. 2 mana. This is a burst spell, which means that it happens the moment you play it. It just happens instantly. So 2 mana, 3 damage to a unit. 2 mana, 3/3 with quick attack. Really strong. In the end, I went through the cards, even though 3 mana, 2/3 elusive. This is pretty mediocre. I mean, 3 mana, 2/3 elusive, or 1 mana, 1/1 elusive, I guess. Either way. And then there's Jinx, and this is the game has a level up mechanic on champions. So Jinx is a champion. She's a 4 mana 4/3 with quick attack, decent stats, etc. And she levels up when she sees my hand empty. So if I have my hand empty and she's in the void, she will level up. Now what she does you can read here, but I will also explain in the fight if it happens that she evolves. I don't need to analyze a champion from start to finish here. And let's go. Sorry for everybody that knows Legends of Runeterra, but I wanted to be thorough. And once again, this thing is like loading forever, so I'm gonna pause and come back later. This is completely bugged out. If I press anything right now, it will crash the game. So I hope it will be again. The cut will be a bit weird, but it doesn't matter. Okay, and here we are. Let's go. Sorry for the weird cuts, but it is what it is. Okay, when I play a unit, enemy lose life. I don't need to see this every time. Well, I guess we go with this. I'm keeping this in case the enemy has like units that are strong. Enemies are still seeing crits. Let's go with a 1 mana 3/2. He takes a hit. And he can't even block. Take a good 3 hit. And that's instantly 4 damage turn 1. He's gonna take another damage from turn 2. Ooh, this is better. Up. Yeah, well, still, your unit's a 2/1. Take a hit. Block here. Easy enough. We pass. Could have played the Boom Crew rookie. I would say we go on the offense. Let's start out with the Poro first. In case he plays something with 3 life, we play the Pow. Otherwise, we play the Boom Crew. Why is the enemy stuck at 2 mana?
First, big mission.
Normally, by the way, things I didn't explain. In this game, you can play both turns. So every turn, one of the 2 has the attack token. That guy and that person, and also this silver lining. That person has priority in their turns, but the other one can still play, and you also get mana and a max mana in every single turn. So I can still play. There is no enemy turn. It's just the enemy has priority. It's not an enemy turn, quote unquote. Let's play this,
I can do this.
which will do 1 damage to the enemy. Yup, let's yeet the elusive. Let's yeet the 3/2. A block. Oh no. And normally I would play this, but I'm gonna go the fast route, which is do 1 damage. Normally I would play this and kill this, but there is no reason because I don't even need to attack. I can just play this and the enemy will lose 1 life and we win. He has no chance to react to that whatsoever. And let's continue. And it's also a bot, so it's happening even faster. I'm gonna be flying through these, by the way. I know the game. I don't think I need to explain that much. Let's see what we get. Add 2 copies of a card to your deck. When cast, heal your nexus equal to my cost. 3 cost. Discard the card, deal 3 damage. This is a 1 mana, 4/1 if I take it. And this is a 2 mana, 4/3 if I take this. So do we want a 1 mana 4/1 or a 2 mana 4/3? I think I'm gonna go with the 4/1. 1 mana is more flexible, and also this is both of them are discard the card, draw a card. But I will go with the flex position as I want to be playing stuff easily. But the special delivery. If I get this, no matter what happens. When Jinx is summoned, create the loose cannon in hand, and loose cannon is deal 1 damage to the enemy nexus, reduce the cost of cards everywhere by 2 forever. This is insane. Why are we becoming so powerful so fast? When the foe attacks, grant their strongest attacker +1. When the foe attacks, the opponent of the path of... Does it mean itself or does it mean me? It feels like it means me. I am his foe. Either way, this is gonna allow... yeah, I'm gonna cut here and come back to the fight. Okay, the fight's here. I really don't understand why it takes like about 30 seconds to load in. I don't know why. We will go with my cheapest possible units. I definitely don't need the 3 cost elusives. Okay, we got the same hand.
We're taking it down, Smokes.
Oh, sorry.
And it was my idea.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna let the voice acting happen.
You want tanks?
I'm just gonna go through the text that's not the voice act. Ooh, I guess there is a chance. I'm not gonna attack because he will most likely block, so I will play the rocket board. Oh, and he will still attack because bots are genius sometimes. Wait. No, I forgot for half a sec that happens. Well, it's okay. It's the same thing. It's as if I would attack. It's the same thing. If anything, this was better because the 1/1 did not get damage. Okay, let's play as many cards as possible.
You want tanks?
As they do 1 damage each.
And if it helps.
Okay. Now, he will definitely block the 3/2, so might as well play another one. Instead of playing this and doing 3 damage, I will play this and this, which will do the same thing. Otherwise, I could just kill this thing. Nah, I don't think it's dangerous enough for me to care. Now, let's hope he doesn't play another unit. Well, that's not really that dangerous for us. Okay. Most likely gonna block here and here. Yeah, both of them. Exactly. It's toast. By the way, this is an AI. If it wasn't already apparent. I mean, it's a roguelike. I guess it would be an AI no matter what.
This is Tin Skull
Oh no.
territory.
My first big mission.
Lose life. He tries to attack. We burst do 3 damage. Burst means he has no time to react whatsoever. It just happens instantly.
But why?
And now next turn we win. As this does 2 damage when it attacks, and the rest is 7. I mean, everything is not 7, everything together is 8. Right, yeah, everything together is 8, and 2 from him. Almost exact lethal. We did a bit more. Actually, no, it was exact lethal. It was 2 plus 8. Yeah, nice, we got exact lethal. But I had a card in hand which I could play and do damage to him. Let's continue. Let's skip those rewards, etc. Oh, story time.
And another win for Mr. Buttons. Oh yeah, I'm cool. I'm...
Cool.
No way. Mr. Bunny! It's been so long. Did you guys set this up? Mr. Bunny is a real old friend. And he knows my oldest friend. Her name is Vi.
Vi or V? Ooh, look at this. Add 2 copies of a card in your deck and also give it even more power. Now this will be a 6/1 if I pick this. I like this. I like this. Deal 1 damage to the enemy nexus. No, we go with this. Aggro only. Attack only. Reward. What did we get? Nice, you got reinforcements, which means choose your reinforcements. I either get Z. Can I check this? Yeah, it's a 3 mana 3/2 quick attack and creates a clone when it attacks. Shadow Fiend, a 1 mana 4/3 that dies at the end of the turn. That's what Ephemeral does. It dies when it attacks, sorry. And a burst which makes one of my units elusive. Or I can get the Lease. Or I can get Draven. Okay, Draven. You know, Draven is aggro, so we go with Draven. Let's go. The foe summons a Skinky Wump. The foe Stinky Wumps have Ephemeral. Okay, Ephemeral means they die at the end of the turn. Stinky Wumps are these things. 1 mana 2/1 last breath. Create a copy of me in the enemy deck and 2 poisonous. With 2 poison puff cups attached to itself. Okay. So is he gonna start now with this thing? I guess he's gonna... Well, we're gonna wait here once again. Okay, and here we go. Let's see how this goes. Where are we time-wise, by the way? 15 minutes. Okay, we're good. I guess this is a good hand. I can throw this away. Enemy's even changing. Nice. Why? He has less cards too. Illusion Mushroom? Keep yours, I got my own. It starts... Yeah, it starts with a 2/1. But at least it doesn't attack first. So, because it isn't attacking first, I'm not gonna attack either. I'm just gonna play a card and pass. And then at the end of the turn, this is gonna die. So, let's play this to maybe have a better blocker on the field. As I said, there is no reason to attack. What is this? When I'm summoned, plant 2 Flash Bomb Traps randomly and the top 10 cards of the enemy decks. And the Flash Bomb Traps are... deal 1 damage to random ally when I draw it. I mean, I'm not attacking here. If I attack, this dies. Now it gets shuffled into my deck with 2 poisons on it. And if I draw them, I will lose 2 life. Jinx is here. Puff cup puff. Strike, plant 3 poison cups on random cards on the enemy deck. Okay, I can kill this if I want. Or I can play 3/3 and block it while killing it for free pretty much. Actually not for free. This way I get poisons in my deck. But I still have the card in hand. That's the win-lose, I guess. You see, first he attacked me and then because I survived, I attacked him back and he died. Let's see how many poisons we're gonna draw. Nothing! That was lucky. I would say let's start with this. Throw this away.
Anything helps.
Well, we got a damage. I mean, that's the problem. You should not draw cards when you have puff cups in your deck. Okay, I don't need 2 jinxes, but I will prefer to play this instead of drawing a card. Theoretically speaking, he normally should block the 1/3, but because too much damage is coming in, yeah, he's gonna block the 6/1. Actually, he was dead if he didn't break the 6/1. 6/1. And now next turn we should be winning. Please don't draw some poison before we win. Thank you. How much does this cost? Is it fleeting? Create Jinx summon, create the loose cannon. Okay, we play Jinx then. We got the loose cannon. Do 1 damage to the enemy nexus, reduce the cost of all your cards everywhere by 2. This is so strong. Okay, those things are most likely gonna attack. Yeah, we're gonna block those. Next turn we're winning either way, so I don't care about the life of my units. Yeah, he fills us with poison, but next turn we will attack right away. So if the first card we draw is not poison, we just won. Let's hope the first card we draw is not poison. It is not. No, he got a grenade on us. Insane. Well, let's go with this. This is burst, right? Yeah, we won. If he tries to do anything fancy, it doesn't matter. He is putting poison in my deck. Here. It's over. Easy enough. I had 4 damage in spells in hand, but first I wanted to force him to try to kill my Jinx, and then I would play whatever I have in my hand. Okay, we pass here. We pass here too. Add 2 copies of a card in your deck. +1/+1 or +0/+2. I mean, +1/+1 on my elusives. I like this. This will become a 1 mana 2/2 elusive. Let's go for this. I mean, 2 health. I'm playing offense. I'm playing offense. If it doesn't give health, heal 1. No, I'm not even taking the heal. I don't care. Let's go. Flush bomb traps. Randomly top 10 cards in the player deck. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, this is a classic pause. And here we go. Caitlyn, our first real, I guess, enemy. Quote unquote. Real fight. On start, the flow plants 1 flash bomb randomly in their top 10 cards. Okay. This is a new unit from Draven. So, attack, deal 1 damage, then enemy next. So this is like the mini version of this guy, with the difference being that this does 2 damage and is a 1 cost, so this does 3, and he also does 3. I'm keeping everything. I like this hand. Maybe throw this guy away. But to be honest, I like this hand. Maybe throw him away. Let's get some utility out here. And we got the portal. Even better. Aggressive only. Oh, sorry, I'm cutting this. No.
Time and effort into planning this all out.
Guys, I'm really sorry. I'm cutting the discussion off. I'm so used to spamming clicks. She passed already, so we're definitely playing stuff.
You want tanks? You want burners? Huh?
Let's begin the armada of units that are gonna destroy her. Whoa, let's go. Take a hit. No, it's a 1-3. So this thing, support means that when it attacks, the unit to the right of it gets whatever the buff is. So right now this is that it gives the unit on its right elusive, but only when it attacks, so it's pretty much useless. And we are also filled with elusives, so we can block her elusives while she cannot block mine. Yeah, exactly. You wanna... here. Let's go. The bots also spam emoticons. Okay, this is a 3... Caitlyn just dropped. Strike. Plant 2 flash bomb traps. The top 10 cards of the enemy deck. And she also has quick attack. And I can't really block her. So I'm gonna throw something in the bin. Let's throw this thing in the bin. Actually, I think I should throw this thing in the bin. Because if this thing attacks, no matter what blocks it, it will die. So we throw this in the bin.
No one's the wiser.
The ocean calls.
Yep, you can like... Oh, it's elusive. First of all, this dies. You know what? I'm willing to take 3. I don't want to block... I don't want to kill my elusives. We win next round. I take 3, but we win next round. I think that's a fair enough trade. And then we're gonna just play everything here. Instead of playing 1 boom crew. Because everything I play makes her lose a life. So next turn we just attack with everything and we win. Easy enough.
As if I'd ever betray my own partner.
Your own what?
Ah, okay. So only from what I'm reading right now, 3 bombs. Ooh, we still have lethal. Only from what I'm reading right now, I understand that I guess Jinx is searching for Vi, and Vi is the partner of Caitlyn. Let's see, maybe the story continues. I'm really sorry I skipped there the dialogue. I didn't want to, but I guess go watch the movie. Maybe this is the story of the movie. Maybe I should go and watch the movie. I mean, it's not a movie, it's a mini-series. So what do we got? Add 2 copies once again. 1-3, this is insane. Let's continue with this. Elusives only. You see, I didn't need the heal, I'm healing for it anyway.
Last chance baboon to tell me where Vi's at, lady. I got a rocket, and I ain't afraid to pop it.
Even you wouldn't dare. There are innocents here. Children.
Guess you better tell me then.
She's at the Golden Way Academy. Procedure training.
Golden Way, here we come.
Oh, but first,
You. Hey, Fishbones, you got thoughts?
What? By the way, how can you be in the ground and like whatever? Decide how your story ends. Choose a power. Capture Caitlyn, ransom Caitlyn. What's the difference between those two? Round start, stun the strongest enemy. Game starts. Yeah, I will go with 1 more mana gem. So we start at 2 mana right away, which is really good for aggro because you can play like 2 things in turn 1 and then 3 things turn 2 and then you're done. You just win. Stunning enemies makes it so that they cannot block, neither attack. Maybe also decent, but we don't care about that. We can go for healing, I guess, or for Bomba Boom, something blocks your path. Let's go for the Bomba Boom, whatever that is. Game start, the foe creates a Professor Von Yip in hand. Professor Von Yip is this thing. 4 mana. You summon a 1-cost ally, it granted +2/+2. +2/+. But it's a 4 cost, so creating that thing in hand, you're not gonna survive, my dude. You're gonna play it and you're gonna be already at 10 life. And then 1 or 2 turns later, you're toast. And I'm also... Okay, we're gonna wait here again. Okay, and here we go. This thing... I'm just waiting for it, and I'm pausing and unpausing the recording the moment I see that it debugs. Okay, we're throwing whatever is not a 1-cost out. Although... We're throwing it out. We're aggro. We're more aggro than you thought we are. Here we go, let's go. I forgot about you, the claws, the puke, the indifference. I must break you, Professor. By the way, the Professor is the cat. You see here, Professor One Yip? It's a bait. This is Professor One Yip. As far as I know, at least. Oh, it's a 1/1 Poro. Only Poro. When I'm summoned, create another random Poro in hand. Well, the crew is here, though. Take a hit. Take a hit. Whip pass. Let's first play this. See what he plays. Then I can play the quick attack later.
Perhaps we should pause for thought.
Why is this cheaper? Is that part of his ability? Ah, it is part of his ability. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, well, we play this. As he will not be able to really block it. Always attack with elusives first, by the way. I think, at least. Depends on what the enemy has. But at least this way, if he has some kind of healing in his hand... I mean, if he... There are abilities that make your units heal you when you attack. And if he has to happen to have them in their hand, then you can... I mean, it's just basic stuff. Normally, if you play this game a lot, then you should be able to know what the enemy can play and etc, etc. But right now, because I'm not playing the game a lot, I don't know what these regions have in their decks, so I'm just doing the basics, you know. This is a Poro that does nothing other than getting random keywords if the enemy had attacked me previously this round. So now we go with this and we start the combo. All my cards everywhere will cost 2 less now, so everything costs pretty much almost 0.
I brought my books. Hope that's
Very nice. Now I want to keep this in the field, so I'm gonna play this first.
You want it? I'll weld it!
Nice. And now I can actually overwrite one of my 6 unit slots, because in this game you only have 6 unit slots, and play this too. The reason I'm doing this is because I want to get rid of my hand.
We're doing it!
Because now Jinx leveled up. That's her level up animation. I don't know why it happens before this enters the void. And now what she does is, instead of drawing 1 card per turn, I'm drawing 2 cards at the round of my start. So 1 from Jinx and 1 at the... because of the start of the turn. And yeah, and if I ever now empty my hand, instead of just evolving her as she is already evolved, she creates an explosion in my hand. I will show you what it looks like. I mean, next turn I will just play 2 cards and show you, but the thing is that if both are units, I can't show you. Well, I can't show you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Really, it's not. I'm too powerful for my own good. She loses 1 life. Professor One Yip, I guess the cat. The cat loses 1 life. Oh, I can show you, I can show you. If I played this, I would win on the spot, but I can still show you. So what Draven does is he gives you axes, and if he attacks while he's buffed from his axes, he levels up. But the axes gives +1 damage, and you throw something away from your hand. So I throw this away, give the damage to whatever, it doesn't really matter here, this thing.
Time for the moneymaker.
And now, because my hand emptied, Jinx created this to my hand, which is a 4 damage to the enemy nexus and 1 damage to everybody else on the enemy side. And this is what it looks like. Attack! Boom. And we won. And everything died too. Easy enough. That's what it looks like. And victory.
Damn, I'm good.
And I think at this point I've explained everything in the deck. I hope I'm not boring people that have actually played this game. My idea, by the way, now that I'm here, I will continue here this round, but the idea... Wait a minute. Add 2 copies of a card in your deck. +1/+1 on this crazy thing, or +2/+2 on a thing that I don't even have in the deck. I'm gonna go with... When cast, grant the top ally in your deck power and health equal to my cost. We're gonna with this. I don't care. Now it's a 7/2. Sick. 1 mana, 7/2. Instantly kills half the enemy life. Add 2 spells, make more boom. This spell gets, when cast, grant the top ally in my deck power and health equal to my cost, so +2/+2. When cast me again to the same targets. I like this. When cast, there's a 50% chance to create a copy of me in hand that costs 0 this round. This can chain it to itself, right? This throws a card away from your hand, but it does 6. I don't like either, by the way. I don't like any of those, but I guess we go with this. I guess we go with the gambling, you know? Why not go with gambling? Who cares? Gambling. I mean, I think this is not gonna even affect us at all. Let's go into items. Buy stronger copies of cards from each deck. Copies of cards from your deck. First of all, +2/+2 on Jinx. 360 money. I can buy everything. Yeah, we buy everything. Purchase, purchase, purchase. As simple as that. Yeah, I can't even do anything else. Let's go. Go fight with... Does she have the foe grants allies +1/+1? Okay, so all her allies have +1/+1. So I was thinking about this game, what I would do. This is gonna load here and bug out or whatever. So until this happens, I'm gonna say I was thinking about doing a full run through it, because there are like 7 stages and there is meta progression, so your deck becomes better and your characters become better. I'm gonna show the meta progression in a bit after we read this, and my idea is to maybe run through it. That's why I'm explaining this. And I was also thinking about running through this whole thing with only Jinx, so that you guys understand what the cards do and how the deck works. And if you guys like this, and girls obviously, and then I can do a full run with Jinx, and then if you still like it, then I could do a full run with the rest of the cast. I will show the abilities and the meta progression in a bit, and also the cast and everything in between, so I will actually lay out my plan. For now though, I'm gonna pause this and come back when this thing actually resolves. And it resolved the moment I actually said that. I'm gonna... The moment, I'm telling you. The second. I hope it doesn't look weird. So we got our 7/2. You know what? I'm gonna keep this in hand to throw it away. Does that even make sense? Yeah, because I don't want to draw it. So I prefer this to not even be in my deck. And I throw it away with this thing. A lot better than playing it. But Sifd, you could have drawn something else. Yeah, I am going to draw something else. Once again, I skipped.
Well, I hear the admin office is in need of a little renovation.
Ooh, renovation, eh?
Guys, I don't know. I don't know why I'm... What is happening?
Anything else?
She passed. Is she insane? She passed. This is better by far.
The sun rock got me good.
Well, I would throw this away if I could right now, but... I'm gonna attack before I play anything, because right now 14 damage. I mean, she's not gonna be able to block anything. Boop, boop. Yeah, exactly. Want this? Here, you take this. What is this? It's a 3/2 and both draw cards. Insane. Do you even know what you're doing? Do you have any idea what you did? Take a hit. Take another hit. This is my easiest fight of my life. Easiest game of my life.
Doing at a police academy anyway? You hate school and the cops.
Oh, she's right.
Here for procedure training. Guess I broke one too many walls.
We have so much in common.
Yeah, the question though is, are you two gonna be able to go through the whole line of chats you have before I win? Let's go here. That's toast. And I guess let's go gambling. Gambling time. Come on, 50-50. Hit it. 50-50 is a success. Let's continue. 50-50. Hit it. 50-50 is a success fail. I wanted to hit it 5 times in a row. Well, we have one already, so might as well play a bit with our food. Is that does that even make sense? No, that does not make sense. Let's go in. I don't want to play with my food. We won. There is a reason I don't want to play with my food. There is a rating in the end, how fast you played. And it's time-based, which in my opinion is really stupid. It should be turn-based, but whatever. I guess it's time-based because if you're a slow deck, if you play fast, because the bot always play fast. If you're a slow deck and play fast. Oh, Vi saved her. Nice.
Vi and Jinx 1, Academy 0.
What is this?
Just needs a lick of paint. And new walls. So, you got me a present?
Sure did. A little blast from the past for my favorite big sister.
Powder. Thank you.
Oh, I thought they straight up hate each other or something. I thought the story was that they were old friends and now they're hating each other, but I prefer this a lot more, obviously. I like how we destroyed her at the end. Adventure complete. Reputation plus 50. Now, reputation is the meta progression points. And we got that. No, what? How? What? How is skill A? Somebody explain to me how skill is A. What is it even showing here? Is death 0? What was I supposed to do? I guess not get damaged? I guess not get damaged. Revives infinite. Rerolls 0. Champion stats. Revives infinite. Is there some time the revives is not infinite? Skills. I don't know why I got an A here. 1000 powers. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Featured card. The zone I don't. You think? Okay. If you want a rush, you know, I think I learned a trick or two from a little adventure. Here she is. Ignore that huge list of nerds now. See my face? Just pick me. And we go here. This is the meta progression. Star. Time to retreat myself to something new and splooty. So we go here. Rank 2 on Jinx. We got a new deck. And we get a +1/+1. And we'll go places. Stick to me, kid. Now, the path of champions unlocked. Become a legend. Grow in power as you battle across the land of Runeterra. Recommended, recommended, recommended. Recommended. Journey alongside Vi and beat up some enemies. Recommended level up Jinx and Mayhem and Chaos. Recommended start the campaign with another champion of Runeterra. I don't know why everything's recommended. This should be recommended. Let's pick this. Let's go back and let me show you. Now, here. The next fight. By the way, this here, the number at the bottom is not the fight. It's not the second fight. It's that it's a level. This is a tier 2 fight, I guess. Over here, it's a tier 3 fight, another tier 2 fight. And over here in Ionia right now, it's the tier 1 fight with Lulu and a tier 3 fight with Zed. So at the top, you can see the row in which you fight them with. So next fight should be Lulu, and you go here, and then you go and fight Mutators. What is Mutators? You can't even read the badges. And the badges icons are Okay, this seems like an early access or a beta to me, but whatever. This is not pressable, this is not pressable. What is this? This is just my friend list, etc. So yeah, let me explain. This here is the meta progression. As you see, there is a lot. There is like a lot. 22 meta progression. You begin every battle with an extra mana gem. I mean, this is insane. You have 5% additional chance to find epic items. So this also makes you run better. You earn 10% additional gold during adventures. Nice. And you discard the card, deal 2 damage to the enemy next and 2 to random enemy. Insane, man. How powerful are we gonna get if we continue this? There are also some other stuff, like starting with more gold, or even, look at this. This has a bit of depth that I didn't know in the beginning. I mean, look at this. Gain a slot for a common relic item. And then if you go to relic items, you can actually equip her with something permanently. Okay, and she is already +1/+1, so my real Jinx is not a 4/3, it's a 5/4 if I play the game. Is this the deck? Yeah, let's see the new deck. What did we get added? This was not in the deck. Look at this. 0 cost. Discard the card, create 2 of those in your hand. It's a 1 cost that if you discard it, it creates this thing, and it also creates this thing either way. Was this artwork always like this? This artwork looks new to me. We had this. We had this. We didn't have this. When you discarded, it's summoned instead. We had this. We had this. We didn't have this. 3 mana 4/3. Discard the card, draw a card. Decent. And we also have Jinx. Yeah, which is actually a 5/3, but it's not written here correctly. So we lost the 2/3 elusive, which I didn't like. And I think we lost something else too, but... we lost the baseline Poro, but we got the double Poro now in hand. Well, that's pretty bad, because now I can't buff the Poro with items. Either way, let me show you. Now, this thing here is the... I don't know what this is. I think this here at the top means that there is a story element in the fight. Because if I go over to Lulu, you see she doesn't have that symbol. While I'm pretty sure somebody else might have it. No, nobody has it? Let's go with V for a second. Let's go with Start Adventure. Vi. Yeah, you see Vi also has an adventure here. Let's go with somebody else. Let's go with... I don't have those characters. Well, it doesn't matter because I have almost infinite money. Let's go Echo. To play a character, if you don't have him, you just need to have 2 copies of him, and then you can play him with a deck and everything. You just need 1 character twice. That's the only thing you need to play with those characters, okay? Let's say I want to unlock Echo. We go craft cards. I have so much stuff. I was playing back in the day. Let's waste 2 of my 36 things there, my wild cards. And now I can play as Echo. What? Who is this? Who is this? Echo's Adventure. Yeah, okay, so we found the whole problem. We found what everything means. So this thing here at the top means that they have a unique adventure. Misfortune, for example, has 1 less fight. She has 6 fights, as you see. She doesn't have 7 like the rest, and there is no story adventure, I guess. And then she also, by the way, everybody has its own deck. And also, everybody has his own. Let me show you. Can I not see the deck for a moment? Yeah, everybody has its own upgrades too. New deck, Jinx is a new deck. What? Okay, these guys need to fix some stuff. Yeah, you see? Let's go back to Misfortune. You see studded leather +1. Begin every adventure with studded leather. C begins with 1/1. Some people begin with other stuff. Z 1/1. I remember definitely reading that some people start with other stuff. Pike, you see? Pike, he starts with 2 attack. So not every single track is the same as the rest of the tracks. So that's really nice. And then what you do pretty much is pick a character, start going through every single one of those 7 fights. As you see, there is a bunch of planned stuff happening. I mean, every single region, only 3 regions have fights. So this is going to most likely become huge. And yeah, if you guys liked it, I think I was thinking about continuing the run with Jinx because she's the most aggressive one between all of them. Maybe Zed is aggressive too. I haven't seen every single deck, but maybe Zed's aggressive. Maybe Lulu is aggressive. Irelia has a high chance of being aggressive. These definitely not. These also most likely not. Misfortune might be aggressive, depending on what the decks have in. But Jinx is most likely the most aggressive one, and I think I want to go with full-on aggro to try to beat everything really quickly. But that's all only happening if people like this content and if people watch this content. If people don't watch this and don't care, I will most likely maybe do another 1 or 2 runs and then most likely end the series. So how this will go is maybe not even 1 or 2 more runs. How this will go most of the time is I will just upload this, and then if I will wait like a day or 2, and if I see that people actually watch this, then I will start doing a series out of it. Otherwise, I will most likely just drop it. So if this, for example, only gets 500 views or something, I'm most likely not gonna continue it. If it gets at least 1,000, maybe 2,000, I might do a series out of it. Maybe if the second or the third video, I mean, that's how I do this most of the time. I'm doing this. Have you ever watched anime or series? I'm doing the classic 3-episode stuff. Sometimes I do the first episode. If people don't even care about the first episode, I'm stopping it. And then I do 3 episodes. If people care still, if people don't care after 3 episodes, I drop the series. And then if I actually get the first 3 series, people watch them, then I will just run the whole thing. So yeah. I mean, you can't control what others do, but if you want to control how well this video goes, then maybe drop a like. As always, that is what is propelling us forward in the algorithm, and maybe leaving a comment too. I would like to hear, you know what, most of the time I'm saying like leave whatever you want or suggestional tips. I don't really need suggestional tips for this because I have played a lot of Runeterra. So what I would like you to know, you to tell me in the comments is, first of all, do you want me to explain it? Okay, first of all, have you played the game or not? That's the main question. Have you played Runeterra? Are you playing Runeterra momentarily? Did you play a lot? Did you play back in the day? Because I want to have an understanding of what the people watching actually have as knowledge level. And then the second question is pretty much a follow-up that if you have not watched Runeterra, would you prefer for me to be even more thorough, or would you prefer to me to be like this style? So just explain 1 or 2 more cards and go on with my life, because from the next video onwards I will start explaining less and less, because we already know the deck pretty much from this run, and from the next run the deck will be the same pretty much, maybe a bit of changes, but those changes we can read together when we, you know, when we get a card or when we get an effect, we can read it. I mean, I can read it and you can obviously learn at the same time. Either way, that's going to be it for today. So once again, thanks for watching and see you guys around.